Hello everybody, and welcome to a new gameplay video for Heroes Hour. In this one, we're going to play a tiny map, it's a dual map, and we're going to play versus a challenging AI with the Wild faction. Just like the last video I did, where I played against the Decay faction, we're going to try our best to tackle down the enemy and explore as much as we can of this faction at the same time. So we're going to check out what we can build here. As usual, I like to start out with a tavern on the first day, because more heroes are just good for you. So we got now, what do we have here? An Arc Druid, Life Spark. Oh yeah, that's a buff and... No, that's healing and summoning whenever we cast spells, and summoning per se. And that's also an Arc Druid with the same thing, and Aeromancy. I've already played with Mizico a bit. Yes, that's a cat. Who cares? So, we don't go for that Druidic Shrine, but we grab all the free resource that we can get. This is very, very important because speed matters. When you're playing against higher difficulty AI, just be clear about one thing. The AI has way more money and everything than you. You have to beat the AI with other methods. So we're going to pick up as much gold as possible early on, because I always feel like this gives me one of the biggest advantages. Okay. So there's a lot of free resource lying around here, making me quite happy. Let's see, there's a roaming neutral hero. Let's go there. As far as I've seen, neutral heroes are never going to hurt your own dudes. Okay, Symbiotic Grove. Oh yeah, this is very important. So, for one, this thing gives you 1 wood per day, so I'm rushing it. And the other thing is, it gives me the ability to turn every resource building into an overgrown resource building. This is pretty cool because it gives you not only a steady supply of wood, it also gives you extra elementals that you can summon every day. That's pretty nice stuff. So early on, money, money, money. Money matters. So this Palace of the Wild is going to be very important and a very early goal for our expansion here. There's 2 Palaces of the Wild. These increase my weekly troop growth, that's why I consider them so important. Plus 1 Call Beasts. I keep wondering what Call Beasts actually is supposed to be. Well, still haven't found the answer to this one, but that's not that important. Okay, we got the Symbiotic Grove, and now let's just start building our troop buildings. Pack Hunters or Satyrs? I'm going to go for the Satyrs. I like the fact that they confuse enemies, even if they are slow on the battlefield. It doesn't matter too much for me. So, Platinum Boots versus XP. 2000 XP is a lot. So, Legion, Mastery, Healing. Oh yeah, we're going to go for Healing first. Healing brings back casualties. And I think I'm going to max out this hero first, or take him as my main hero. I like that healing thing, because this makes losses a lot easier to endure. So, Rangers or Hunters? Rangers do more damage while the Hunters summon bodyguarding units. But since I have already chosen the slower units as a bodyguard, or the more vulnerable units, we're going to stick with that. There's a little bit of gold there. Wonderful. So I'm pretty sure that I should be now able to take down the first enemy armies with those upgrades here. So we got 3 buildings left, so we got to think about that. So I want that fort. 1, 2, 3. Oh well. We can't build a Mage's Guild though, it's a little bit sad. Well, let's start out with the infirmary. Gives a medium amount of gold or wood once a week. Medical school, more infirmary or more attack. I want the extra resource. On the tiny map, extra resources help you to mitigate the stupid advantage of the computer enemy against you, because the computer enemy just feels an insane army against you, and you have to counter that somehow. Alright, everything here is still moderate difficulty. Dang, it's not what I wanted to see. So we can't really attack anywhere without fearing huge losses. So I'm going to go for this thing there. The treasures might help us a lot. I don't like going for combats which have a projection of moderate danger, because that usually means that you're going to lose troops big time. And we don't have any margin for error here. So we got troglodytes and gorgons. Okay, dang. It's pretty scary, isn't it? So let's drop some summoned goblins on them. We will lose a couple of troops here, I'm pretty sure, but at the same time... as long as it's only those animas, I don't care. One forest spirit, one satyr, that's okay. Could have been worse. We'll also regain a couple of losses, so... I want to have the Legion upgrade. Extra health and damage for smaller units is great. There we go, and now we have unlocked these pieces. They should now spawn everywhere. So let's send the cat as well. Well, here's a clue. So I can almost see it already. Okay, we build everything. And there's our enemy. Ooh. Let's say, near impossible, it says. They're earthen, that means they're dwarves. So it's right next to the sulfur mine. It's actually here. Somewhere around here. Let's check it out. Well, a bit above that yellow crystal, but we seem to lack one hint. Where is it? Ah, there. Since I can't recruit much, it doesn't matter too much for me. So, am I looking at the right spot? So, yellow crystal. Looks like we have to go somewhere here. This is actually the best hidden treasure that I've seen so far. Well, that's hard. But we're going to go for the ford. And for extra rangers. You can't buff up everything right from the beginning, so... I'm going to take the most important things first. Although I'm really scared about my enemy here. I should be. Okay, let's build something and then hire troops. Center of the wild. Alright, your elves here cost a tremendous amount of wood. That's why we're going to conquer this thing now. So skip to outcome or control battle. From my own experience, there's nothing worse than skipping to the outcome, because for some odd reason, the game just does kill off my enemies when my allies whenever I do this. Combat outcome is always better when I control it manually. Well, we've lost a couple of anima, quite a lot of anima. Whatever. So we got the extra wood, and here now we can transform them into overgrown buildings. The weird concept behind these overgrown buildings is that they only yield their materials once per week at this point anymore, and in return you get more wood, but overall less from the specialty resource, but you can summon lots of elementals. The more overgrown structures you have, the more elementals will be summoned in your town. That's the idea behind it. So, mastery. More anima. I like that. So, treasure time. I think here. Yep. So, Titan boots. Oh, it's the set that slows down creatures. I'm not so much of a big fan, but I guess we'll have to take it. I'm so scared! Alright. We're gonna win this time. Hopefully. So, what to do next? Here, the elemental gate. It gives me elementals each day. I need that as quick as possible, so I need ore and wood. Okay, got it. Well, let's build the architect. I know that costs me ore and wood, but at the same time, we need that. Here, crystal mine. Transforming these into overgrowns, well, I have no hesitation doing this, because I want those free armies as much as possible, or as many as possible, I should rather say. So, is there anything we can tackle here? Stables. Ooh. What about the palaces? They're still hard. In my last run, I did a pretty bad mistake in conquering the resource buildings too late. Here, you see? Skipping to the outcome killed off rangers instead of the frontliners. That's so weird. I'm not gonna do this one more time, I just wanted to check. Increases the weekly growth of units. That sounds like a thing I want to have. Yes, yes, more movement. Okay. So we stopped the flame jugglers from incinerating a couple of my units. Let's keep summoning, that helps us. Mitigating the losses a bit. There we go. So we got all these. And let's hope our earthen enemies don't overrun us just like. So I want that elemental gate as quick as possible, simply because it's free troops per day. There's absolutely nothing bad about free troops per day. And also the stronghold does increase my weekly growth of other units, so it's a win on both sides. And the gate only needs gold to begin. So secondary hero can pick up the secondary resources, because, you know, that's why it's my secondary hero. Challenging. Dang. Near impossible. Hard. One other good thing is overgrown mines are protected by a small regiment of units. I mean, it's not much, for sure not, but it's still better than nothing. Okay. So, sadly, I don't have the money to buy the elemental gate at this point. If I remember correctly, there's also no troops that I can hire. I can hire one elf. Me so mighty now. So, yeah, whatever. We're going to sell a couple of resources here. So the elemental gate also needs some resources for us to begin. So cyclones are ethereal, spirited fires explode, waveborn are ranged and versatile. Oh yeah, let's go for the versatile units. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to make sure that we now have access to these. So, oh, there's an easy fight. Wonderful. I really want that Mage's Guild as quick as possible. Oh, I overlooked that they got ranged units. Dang. More gobs! But I'm still only losing the cheap units, so that's okay. Here we go. Rally flag. Moderate difficulty. I want to avoid this as long as possible, so... Ugh. Whatever. I think these turns are the real problematic ones. the turns where I don't get any progress here, because I'm not strong enough military. But I also need to expand or need to get stronger, so whatever. We got one wave born here, and, well, there's 3 days left here, so I want to complete more of the buildings here. Grizzly Den. We're out of ore, mostly. Well, we can change that, can't we? So here we go. Grizzly Den. Pastures. Let's go for the Grizzly Den. As long as I get extra troops, I'm okay with that. So here's one really... Yeah, let's go for that one. It's a moderate fight, but it's one building that will yield extra troops. So I think it's going to be a... It's going to be a fight which is going to be worth. Yeah, lost all our animas already, but... We also regained a couple of them. One setter. Nice. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. So let's learn one level of summoning. Elemental Rock. Now, that's something. And most importantly, we now gain weekly troops. So, let's see, is there any other moderate fight up ahead of me? Doesn't seem so. But the good news is I get now 3 elementals each day. And, well, I am still very concerned about the AI next door, but, well, that's going to be the standard feeling from here on. So, pastures next, or druids? Druids summon units, and druids only lacking money. Let's do this. Let's sell a bit of wood. There we go. Druid expert I can even do. Why not? So, druids cost me 900 and... Oh, way more money than that. Let's see. Okay, then we're not gonna. Let's take down these dudes. My summonings are now big enough and all. I'm pretty sure that I feel well capable of doing this. And I probably should start... I probably should give my my main hero that artifacts set that we found. Okay. 4 crystal versus experience, then I'll take the experience. Experience is also extremely powerful in this game. Destruction. Whenever creatures die, they have a chance to trigger destructive magic? Sure, I want that. Alright. Okay, let's drop those into their backline. Okay. Let's see how bad it'll go. Not that bad. Losing a couple of rangers here, but that's to be expected when we're messing around with so many ranged enemies. Alright. Let's move this here, and I've built everything already. So... what do these items do? +5 knowledge. And +3 defense. Definitely worth the minus on creature speed, I hope at least. So extra gold, extra wood, and rabbit feet. Okay. Gonna give the rabbit feet to my other hero, because the rabbit feet yield money. I know that. Alright, and tomorrow is going to be a new day, so let's see that we can build those pastures, shall we? Pretty sure that I'm out of money now. Yeah, 2,200 I need. selling off my resources like that feels a bit bad, but... So, Blade Singers, they retreat, and Deer... Oh well, I'll take the Deer, because I got exploding units. Alright, new week, new fun. I don't feel too confident with this run so far, though, because I feel like we got way too few troops, not enough income, not enough everything, basically. But we'll see about that. So, challenging fight, moderate fight, let's take that. So... My big problem, judging from my own impression so far, is really that we're lacking gold quite heavily. But on the other hand, those free Grizzlies and the free Waveborn are pretty strong. That's why I keep grabbing the mines as quick as possible. I think getting as many mines as quick as possible is also very, very important for this faction. I mean, of course it's important for every faction. Don't get me wrong there, but all in all, I feel like this faction here has a much stronger benefit from captured buildings like these. Because that's basically translating into more and more troops for me all the time, and that's pretty big, if you ask me. So, Rabbit's Feet, nice. That's a bit more money for me every turn. We're still in a pretty crappy situation, nevertheless, but I hope it's going to get better from here. So, let's hunt that free-roaming enemy hero, shall we? Neutral hero, I should rather say. So, Archmage Tribunal. I'd like to build that Empire of the Wild this turn, so let's see if I can do this after I'm done with the roaming neutral hero. They often drop a pretty big cache of money. So let's keep their gunners busy. At least a little bit, you know. I'm completely out of mana, though, so... The Forest Spirits here, the cool thing about them, they are also freebies. So far, I'm only losing freebie units. The only real losses so far were the Satyrs. Can we please attack those dudes? Alright. I really need to start controlling my troops a bit more. This fight here completely went awry, because nobody was really focusing the Cannoneer dudes here. The AI was just like, oh well, let's keep the strongest ranged dudes just alive. It's only an easy fight. Can't say that I'm happy, but whatever. My own fault, I guess. In this difficulty level, I think mistakes like these are a real big problem. As you see here, they're already breaking through. Beginning of week 3, AI is breaking through the gates. Good lord. I think I'm done for here. There's a real big difficulty spike between the difficulties in this game. Yeah, it's impossible. God. It's not like I was twiddling my thumbs here, guys. I mean, the only way that I see here to deal with these things is probably by distracting my enemy, by leading them around other areas of my empire. Because right now, I really got little to no clue what I should do to win this. Oh well, at this point it's only a hard fight. I guess cuddling in and defending that town is the best thing I can do here. So, why is this my cat hero? I am deeply confused. Why am I not running my summoner? Eh? I don't get it. I don't get what's happening here. Where's my main hero? Why is that army on my weakest hero? What? What the hell just happened? Why? Why did my weak hero just have a... What? I don't get it. Like it was like the wrong dude had the strong troops. Okay, I don't quite get what's happening here, and it's the end of this game, so I'm not even sure if it's possible to beat the AI on this difficulty level, honestly, on this tiny map, because you need a lot more time to get past this cheating AI. But I really don't get it. Why the hell did my weak hero have the strong troops all of a sudden? I didn't get it. I want to go back to the last day. What the hell just happened there? That didn't make any sense. I didn't ever assign these troops. So here, this hero is now flagged as tired. And yeah. So the weak hero is tired and can't move away and gets all of the strong troops while defending the town. What the? That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. That's really, really stupid. Let's try it one more time if it does happen again. So, here yet again, the weak hero gets the strong troops, even though the troops were assigned to the right hero. I hate that. Okay, no wonder we lose. That's bad. That's really bad. I mean, I don't really think that I would have had that much of a chance in that situation, but here it's clearly visible that the wrong hero is being attacked at that point, and that flat out sucks. I mean, the only chance I'd have would be now to move my hero away from the town, but that's... well, if I do that move, the only thing the AI would do would be just grabbing that town, and then I'd have to... reconquer my town with practically no troops whatsoever. Wow. That's a bad bug, honestly. Because I don't see any option from my side what I could have done to avoid this. Because, you know, I can't move the hero in question away. I haven't... yeah, whatever, you saw it. Yeah, it's a little bit tragic. But I just want to see what happens now in the next turn. I do cost my enemy a handful of troops, but that's hardly worth the losses we have here. So, okay, next turn. This would be now an easy fight, and this is a challenging fight. Okay, let's get back to our town. As dumb as it might be, so for some odd reason, I'm not even seeing the defending troops here. Okay. Let's see. But I mean, all in all, I'm so frickin' weakened out of that. But the AI is not willing to take that fight. Most interesting. That's actually surprising me a lot. I didn't expect that outcome. But I mean, I don't think that I have any chance whatsoever to actually get the AI enemies out of my territory anymore, but let's just see how it plays out. I find that a very, very weird thing. What bothers me the most right now is that I literally lost this whole game because of that bug. It really was that simple, because as we saw there, the AI was not willing to attack me a single time at my town when my main hero was in town. Oh, that sucks. That's really something I hope that will get fixed in time, because that's just That's just a feels bad man moment, you know. Because I have that slight feeling that I don't have that much chance against the AI anymore. But we're just keep trying that. But I want to have that Mage's Skill now, because Mage's Skill is very important. I also got the Town Portal spell out of that. So do I really want to attack that dude? I don't. I just reconsidered my actions there. So, there we go. There's a reason that the AI doesn't want to attack me here. And I want to use that fear as much as possible. Now we take him. Alright, maybe I haven't lost yet. Maybe I haven't lost yet. So let's drop some earth elementals on top of their mages. Corpse explosions. Air shield. Summon goblins. More summons. The summons are very, very important. And healing is also very powerful. Wow, that was effective. Air shield, why not? The thing about my hero is I gain extra troops whenever I cast spells, so spell casting is a nice motor for my troops. And those corpse explosions are quite nifty. Okay. The only real problem is that my AI enemy is already on the way of recovering his troops like crazy, and for some reason these mages are not being attacked enough. We're actually losing. Because nobody was attacking these rune scribes. Seriously? Wow. Okay. I still haven't fully understood, honestly, how to control my troops, but, well, this was a disaster. This was an outright disaster. I'm quite annoyed, honestly. I'm quite hard annoyed, not gonna lie. I find it so freaking hard to actually control your units accordingly, but, well, that's just me. Here's the power of infirmaries, though. Yes, I lost a lot of troop, but actually not. Oh, I'm tired. The hero is tired and can move. I see. So that's the fuzz. Nice. No. We're gonna get smashed pretty soon, I'm sure. Due to the fact that my enemy is getting reinforcements like crazy. Yeah, it's now flagged as near impossible. Okay. Okay, so I learned a lot of things out of this run, nevertheless. So first of all, if you don't navigate your AI towards strong ranged units of the computer, they just play around like I can only shake my head in disbelief about what I saw there. I didn't expect the AI to be that dumb, but, you know, the more you learn. Oh, I can't upgrade my dudes here fully. But at the other hand, the AI seems to be not that able to outright overrun me yet. We keep being resilient to some degree, obviously. So let's upgrade those units. And I'm not gonna move outside while there's a challenging enemy hero around, but, well, all in all, it's a fight against the AI, and, cheesing is definitely allowed, I'd say. Okay, but I do get the ability to upgrade my stuff and all, and I got my cat hero back, who's still tired? Why? You were just down for I don't know how long. How can you still be tired? Whatever. Just repicking my positions here. Yeah, those free troops are really, really a godsend here. Without them, I would have been already pretty deado. And let's go for... whoops. Let's go for finally the last troops of ours. All that wood we got can be safely just turned into money. And... still a little bit bothered by the fact that this whole crisis was something that I wasn't able to avert. Mostly because the user interface bugged me. Alrighty, but, I mean... yeah. Let's just flee. I said let's just flee. Yeah. Do we actually inflict any damage on these dudes? I highly doubt it, honestly. So it seems like we're destroying a handful of their units, but really just a small handful. So, still challenging. I really got no clue how the hell I'm supposed to win this in the end, but so far, so good. I mean, I think the real chance here would only be in that moment when the AI is in a weak moment, you know? Like, between their reinforcements, because they keep reinforcing their troops, like, the whole time. They got that little dude running around and bringing them reinforcements every week. I see that they do this, so... But all in all... the only thing I lack is gold. And that's one nasty thing about the AI. It has gold without end. So... I think I played this wrong. I think I should have used this chokehold better. Like, one thing I notice now is that, again, I have let myself get stripped of my chances of grabbing resources while I was just hovering or well, just defending my premises here. While I think I would have been well able to also grab those resource buildings. So, let's see that I... oh no! I didn't want to buy. That was bad. That was a big loss. I just wanted to upgrade my druids. That's all. And the worst thing is that my enemy is gaining more and more troops. So let's see, maybe we can still survive this. Let's drop horrors on top of them. And I want my troops totally on top of these mages. All the time. So, Corpse Explosion somehow doesn't do much damage here. Sadly. Air Shield is always a waste of my MP. Okay. Let's spam those heal spells. And most importantly, spam those summons. I have a good feeling, somehow. There's a lot of losses on my enemy's side at this point. Here spawns a new regiment of mages. I still got my own reinforcements here, and I can spawn some dudes on top of them. So all in all, it seems that these dwarven mages are crazy strong. Like, they don't seem to die at all. And they also seem to deal a tremendous amount of damage. I mean, I'm still not sure about how the hell you're actually attacking your enemies for real. That's because these flags, they look like I'm giving a retreat signal, but well, this game's a bit chaotic at points. So let's see. Oh, I still got reinforcements. I got no more troops that I could send in, so... But honestly, what does that mean now that I dropped down that flag on top of my Waveborn? It doesn't seem to do anything. And those Dwarven troops, they seem to be totally nuts. Like, I don't know. Sure, we are 4 level behind. We are 4 level behind, but at the same time, I don't know. It feels like nothing on their side seems to be dying. Yeah, we're losing this. Anywho, that was, I'm still sure that without that bug, I would have. Don't think so. It's a little bit sad that this game is on normal difficulty, way too easy to enjoy for me, and a challenging difficulty. Well, maybe I should try a bigger map next time. Anywho, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that was entertaining for you. And probably I'll skip off those tiny maps because I feel like the AI has such a tremendous amount of money in their pocket. I don't know what I could do to actually withstand that wall of obscenity. I mean, one thing that I really could have done better was I gave them... I didn't conquer any buildings anymore when they were in my land, but that bugginess was quite distracting. Anywho, comments down below. Give me some good tips if you know what I did wrong. I really like to learn more. Drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing. I'd be deeply delighted if you did. See you guys soon, and bye-bye.